Welcome to the Virginia Association for Collegiate Registrars and Admissions Officers Transfer Virtual College Fair. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. Before we get started with our presentations, just a few quick housekeeping items. The first is that our attendees are welcome and encouraged to ask questions to any of the panelists at any time utilizing the Q&A button. Also, just a reminder that your camera and microphone are off, so the panelists will not be able to see or hear you. There is one other block of sessions this evening, so please feel free to sign up for those at the same website where you signed up for this session. And about 1 week from today, a recording of this session will also be available on that same registration website. Without further ado, I'd like to go ahead and introduce our first panelist, which will be Randolph College.
Hi, everyone. Good evening. It's beautiful weather here in Central Virginia, and I'm coming to you from Randolph College, right in the middle of Virginia. We're a beautiful old school, and I'm excited to tell you a little bit more about transferring to our institution. I have just a short video to share with you to start with. You might want to turn your volume up for it for maximum enjoyment. Seems to be buffering. I'm sorry about that. Part of the fun of being rural is low internet.
We aren't really able to hear the volume on our end.
There's so many different opportunities.
All right, I understand that the volume is not working there, so we will go past that part. That's okay. Got plenty of other things to talk about. Randolph College is a popular choice for transfer students. We have a growing population of transfer, adult students, and commuter students, which just adds to the diversity of our campus. And we welcome everyone to join us. We offer 30 majors, 43 minors, and 3 graduate programs. We're known as a liberal arts and sciences school. Our most popular major is physics, followed by biology. And we also offer programs such as Latin and heritage and museum studies, which is, we are one of the very few colleges in the country to offer museum and heritage studies as a major. You can transfer up to 68 credits. And our accepted minimum GPA is 2.5, and that is negotiable. So if someone has fallen below that, as you know, we don't always have a perfect semester or a perfect year. Let's talk about that. I'm happy to work with you and see what happened in your life. We've all had a bad 2020, I think. So don't let that throw you off. Please still apply. Transfer credit evaluations and academic advising are provided before you commit. So once you apply and I have transcripts, I'll submit that to an academic advisor and the registrar, and then you'll know exactly how many of your credits are transferring and what your program completion will look like. How long will it take you? How many semesters? New for 2021-2022 is our new Take Two curriculum. This will increase student work-life balance, will improve focus and learning, allows more time for academic support, and you'll get every Wednesday off. So for Take Two, we're going to take 2 courses at a time for 7-week sessions. Each semester will consist of 2 sessions, no classes on Wednesdays. We're going to try this video, see if this one has a better volume.
It's fairly low as well, but we can hear some of it.
2, our students will thrive with the opportunity to be fully engaged in just 2 subjects each week with no classes on Wednesdays. Randolph's Take 2 will foster learning, increase support, encourage exploration, and engage students in building a meaningful life. Randolph College's Take 2 is the only liberal arts college curricular model fully designed to meet the needs of 21st century students with 2 classes, 7 weeks, repeat.
All right, I hope you were able to hear that somewhat. We are excited about our Take 2. Please call or email us to find out more. Applying to Randolph is free and easy. There's the link there if anyone needs it. The materials needed to apply for admission to college, an application, and then your unofficial transcripts. So you don't have to spend that extra $5. Just send me your unofficial transcripts or even a student report. All students with need receive additional institutional aid. The FAFSA is highly encouraged. Transfer students do get merit aid and scholarships at Randolph College. And be sure to visit our campus. We're open for tours in person almost every day, as well as the occasional special open house events. So come on by and see us. We have numerous campus resources for all of our students, including transfer students, and dining options, academic services, which is free tutoring. We have brand new athletic facilities. We have a career development center to help you find an internship or a job interest. And of course, our world-renowned Mayer Museum on campus. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure presenting to you all today. This is my contact information, and I hope to hear from you soon.
Thank you very much, Randolph College. Moving on to our next presenter, we have the University of North Carolina, Wilmington. You may be on mute there, UNC Wilmington.
Some technical difficulties there, appreciate it. Good evening, everyone. My name is Micah Jarrett, and I'm a transfer admissions coordinator at the University of North Carolina, Wilmington, and I'm excited to be a part of this virtual transfer college fair. This evening, I'm going to briefly share some information about the city of Wilmington and UNCW, go over the application process for transfer students, and highlight some exciting student opportunities. After the presentation, I do encourage you to take one of our virtual campus tours available on our UNCW website. Wilmington is a town of approximately 120,000 residents situated on the southern North Carolina shore. And the UNCW campus essentially located just a few miles from the historic downtown Riverwalk and only 5 miles from Wrightsville Beach. As one of the 17 public institutions within the UNC system in North Carolina, UNCW is North Carolina's only coastal university. We are home to nearly 18,000 students, comprising of almost 15,000 undergraduate students and over 3,000 graduate students. UNCW offers 56 bachelor degrees, 35 master's degrees, and 4 doctoral programs. Our campus is situated on 660 acres and houses 55 different academic and student service buildings ready to serve our students. Some of our most popular majors for transfer students include business, psychology, communication studies, nursing, biology or marine biology, education, film studies, and exercise science. However, as I mentioned before, UNCW offers nearly 60 bachelor degree options, so there are many more to choose from if you do not see your major listed here. Though UNCW is large enough to offer incomparable student experiences that include research and discovery opportunities, we still maintain the advantages of small class sizes and low student to faculty ratios. At UNCW, the average class size is 27 students, and our student to faculty ratio of 18:1 promises students the opportunity for a personal educational experience and the ability to build valuable relationships with their professors during their undergraduate careers. UNCW prides itself on offering students a challenging environment to explore their passions and enhance their opportunities through applied learning. The applied learning opportunities which we implement equip our students with real-world experiences and push them in extraordinary ways, ensuring that our students graduate with the edge to be competitive to enter the workforce. Students are able to take advantage of a wide variety of experiences, and we have seen that students who enhance their education by utilizing these options of applied learning are more likely to engage in their communities, build their capacities to lead, and increase their aspirations to serve. Just one example of our research and discovery opportunities, I'm going to highlight our marine biology program. UNCW houses a Center for Marine Science that is located just a few miles from main campus and is situated on the Intercoastal Waterway, just steps from the ocean, where students have the opportunity to engage in research in an active laboratory. Specifically for study abroad, students can choose from over 1,000 programs in over 50 different countries to ensure the broadening of their horizons, challenging of stereotypes, and development of higher levels of critical thinking. Each year, UNCW offers students options of thousands of various internship opportunities. As an example, our film studies program offers 100 local internships, and students are involved in over 500 motion picture projects each year, providing plenty of firsthand experience to break into a competitive field. To sum it up, our smaller class sizes, personalized educational experiences, coupled with applied learning strategies, equip our students with the skills to leave our campus and pursue the next set of goals in the workforce. Some data to support that: approximately 75% of our graduates advance to full-time employment, while around 14% of students elect to attend graduate school full-time. Each year, our incoming class is comprised of about 49% transfer students, a diverse and robust student population joining us from in-state, out-of-state, military, and workforce backgrounds. In order to be competitive for admission, applicants are recommended to have at least 24 hours of college-level coursework, and of those 24 hours, we recommend that 6 be of college-level English and 3 be of college-level math. In addition, a cumulative GPA of a 2.5 is recommended for admission. You will need to submit all of your official transcripts, including high school, college, and military, if applicable. An application fee is required, and the personal essay is optional. These outline the minimum requirements to be competitive, and to give you an idea, our average transfer students come to UNCW with about a 3.15 GPA and 46 credit hours. We admit students spring, summer, and fall. Our summer and fall admissions priority deadline was March 1st, and spring priority deadline is October 15th. If you're still interested in applying for the fall semester, the final application deadline will be June 1st, and you can apply through the cfnc.org website, which is the College Foundation of North Carolina. For any of you who are interested in learning more about our campus, academic offerings, and the transfer admissions process, I do encourage you to explore UNCW virtually. You can take a campus tour, or you can schedule a virtual appointment with a transfer admissions counselor. And if you have any questions after the presentation or would like to contact your admissions counselor directly, you can find their contact information on this slide. Counselors are categorized by first letter of your last name. Please do not hesitate to reach out if you have any questions about transferring to UNCW. Thank you so much, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.
Thank you very much, UNCW. Moving on to the second half of our presentations, we have Mississippi State University.
Hey there, my name is Hilda Karos. I'm an admissions counselor from Mississippi State University. Mississippi State University is located in Starkville, Mississippi. So that's about 2 hours south of Memphis and 2 hours west of Birmingham. So we are near major airports. We also do have a regional airport about 30 minutes from campus. So while we may be a little bit far off, it's really easy to come visit. Mississippi State University was founded in 1878 as Mississippi A&M, so agricultural and mechanic, and we've grown tremendously since. We have 22,000 Bulldogs on our campus, but we have a 20-to-1 faculty to student ratio, so you really get the best of both worlds. So in the classroom, you're going to get that small school feel, but when you step into, say, Davis-Wade Stadium for an SEC football game, you are really going to get that big school feel. It is the best of both worlds. Like I said, our foundation is an agricultural and mechanical school, but we have about 200 programs for you to choose from spread across these 8 academic colleges. We are known for the STEM, specifically our engineering program. It's one of the best engineering programs in the country. You're going to have incredible hands-on experience, and we have everything from petroleum engineering to aerospace engineering and literally everything in between. And while we are known for the STEM, as you can see, we have way more than just just the SEMs to offer. For example, our College of Business is home to the Entrepreneur Center that's ranked #6 in the world for their entrepreneurial research. They're helping students get businesses off the ground. They're graduating student CEOs who are turning a profit. Our College of Art, Architecture, and Design is one of very few in the country that graduates licensed architects. It's a 5-year program. College of Arts and Sciences is home to a meteorology program where one of 3 meteorologists that you see on TV either trained at Mississippi State or got their degree from Mississippi State. College of Education has an elementary school or a middle school, on our campus, so you can get experience as soon as you get there, hit the ground running. The day in the life of the College of Forest Resources looks like that. They're working outdoors, they're getting that experience because we have a ton of land. And the president of our university, Dr. Mark Keenum, is a 3-time graduate of the College of Agriculture and Life Sciences. He went on to work for the Department of Agriculture for the United States. So this is a college that's going to set you up to really be successful and do a lot of different things. At Mississippi State, what really stands out to us is the hands-on learning opportunities. We are top 100 in the country for research. And what research means for you is hands-on opportunities. That means that you're going to learn by doing, and you're going to do the thing that you came to Mississippi State to do, and you're going to do it a lot. What you see over here is the 4th largest supercomputer in academia. This is the kind of resource that our students have available to them. We also are home to one of the nation's best cybersecurity program, working directly with the NSA and getting that certification. So that really makes our students stand out. We're also a National Center of Excellence for the FAA. So our students are working with drones and unmanned aircrafts to really write the playbook for what that's going to look like in the future. So really innovative research and experience. And we also have the Center for Advanced Vehicular Studies that's working to produce the first all-electric autonomous SUV that can even drive off-road. So there's some really cool research happening. And this is just to name a few, because there are a bunch of really cool opportunities for you to come and make your mark and really build your resume and hit the ground running. It's really tough to talk about Mississippi State without talking a little bit about the student experience. We are the most diverse school in the SEC, representing all 50 states and 80 countries. So you're going to see a little bit of everything. We are an SEC school, so you are looking at like a big feel for athletics. We love our dogs. We support our dogs anywhere. We're going to pack the stadium for whatever it is that our dogs are playing. We have a really awesome study abroad program. They'll work with you to even create a study abroad program for you if there's not one that fits with your schedule or your budget or whatever it is. Transfer students also have their own transfer student association on campus as well. So you can start right away and get tapped into your community and other transfer students. There's a lot of opportunities here. And if you choose to live on campus, there are some living and learning communities as well for transfer students. So we're going to make sure that if you transfer to Mississippi State, you are going to have a ton of resources to feel at home right away. To become a Bulldog, it's super simple. We are on Common App, Coalition, and we have our direct application. We're going to need a $40 application fee, your high school transcript, your transcript from your community college, and your ACT, SAT scores. We have rolling admissions, so no hard deadlines, and you can apply and hear from us within about 2 weeks of us receiving all of your information, your documents. We also have a ton of scholarships for our transfer students. To name a few, we've got the out-of-state scholarship that starts at a 3.0 GPA. We've got the community college recognition scholarship. We've got the non-resident tuition scholarship. We even have a PTK scholarship that starts at a 3.25 GPA. And the higher your GPA, the more money you're going to get. We also have a military tuition waiver available as well. So we've got tons of opportunities to, offset that cost financially. And we're doing on-campus visits and virtual visits. So I hope you'll check us out. Hail State.
Thank you very much, Mississippi State. Up next will be Bridgewater College.
All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Emily Helms, and I'm the Assistant Director of Admissions here at Bridgewater and the sole transfer counselor who reviews all the applications that come in. I'll go ahead and switch slides here. Yeah. So Bridgewater is a four-year private liberal arts college here in the state of Virginia. We were founded in 1880, and we were the first co-educational private institution in the state of Virginia. So we take a lot of pride in that. You can see there that we have a nice diverse class, pretty evenly split between men and women. We currently have about 1,600 students on campus, both bachelor and master degree seeking. We have students that participate in over 80 different clubs and organizations. Those are academic, social, service, cultural, religious, you name it, we probably have it on campus. 30% of our students actually compete intercollegiately with our NCAA D3 sports. And most of our students are from Virginia, but we do have students from 28 different states and 34 different countries. We have 4 divisions on campus and over 40 different academic programs, as you see there. Those listed are our top 5 programs that students typically come to Bridgewater for. Our average class size is between 19 and 20 students, and we have 140 full-time faculty members. There are no grad assistants or teachers assistants in the classroom, so you really get that one-on-one relationship with your professors on campus. We're a very hands-on school, so you're going to gain that practical application and that real-world experience by taking field trips and doing practicums and a lot of travel opportunities. Your academic advisor that you are given is within your department, and they're there to help you make sure that you're going to stay on track to graduate within the time that you're here on campus. You can see there that we have 4 master's programs on campus. The Masters of Athletic Training is a 3-2 program, and the other 3 are 1-year 30-credit master programs. We, in 2018, broke ground on a $13.2 million renovation, and that is the John Kinney 4-year Learning Commons. This was the first project in Bridgewater history to be fully funded through philanthropy, and it is a academic hub on campus. So you can see there that we have our career services, tech support, tutoring and peer coaching, writing center, media production and research services readily available for students right within that same building. There are also 2 instructional rooms for class time that students can use. The great room that's pictured there is used as a multifunctional space for club meetings, for studying, whatever students need that for. We have Smitty's Cafe, that is our Panera-esque food on campus, and our Starbucks. And then we have an art gallery for local artists and for our art students to display their work on campus. We, like I mentioned, have 23 NCAA D3 sports on campus that compete in the Old Dominion Athletic Conference, and that is comprised of mostly schools in Virginia. We also have a highly competitive equestrian program. Our barn is about 4 miles away from campus. We have 16 different school horses. We have an indoor ring, a heated tack room, just a really great program for students of all levels that are interested in equestrian. We have cheerleading, and we've had 11 national championships in the past 2 years. All sporting events on campus are completely free for students to attend, and you can see here are the end of our soccer field, our softball, baseball, and our football field. The students that are not interested in participating intercollegiately are more than welcome to participate in our intramurals. We have over 55% of our student body participate in those over the course of the year, and they're all competing for that highly coveted intramural championship t-shirt and for a chance to have their picture on our championship board. As for financial aid at Bridgewater, we do offer merit scholarships for our students. They're based on that cumulative weighted GPA from your post-secondary institutions. So you can see there they range from 17,750 to 25,750. And we have one highly competitive President Merits Award for transfer students, and that is a full tuition scholarship. We also offer the out-of-state scholarship of about $3,500. Church of the Brethren members also receive a scholarship based on if they're residential or commuter students. And then for students that are involved and members of Phi Theta Kappa, we also give you a $3,000 scholarship for that. The VTAG is a state grant for Virginia residents attending a Virginia private college, and that's roughly $3,500 as well. And then the FAFSA, just like every other school, helps with additional aid. And you can see there that 75% of our students received more than $30,000 in scholarships last year for Bridgewater. Our application is super simple. It takes about 15 minutes on our website to complete. We are rolling admissions, so there is no need for you to feel rushed for a deadline to complete your application. You can do that on your own time. To complete that application, we will need your high school transcript, your post-secondary transcripts, and if you're transferring in more than 26, we do like to see your SAT or your ACT scores. You can either self-report those on your application, or you can send us those score reports. We do have fall and spring semester enrollment, so that is up to you whenever you feel comfortable transferring. And then there is my contact information as well, so you can reach out to me if you have any questions specifically about Bridgewater. And don't forget to follow us on our Instagram page to see all of our events that are coming up. We're having on-campus open houses, different things throughout the rest of the semester and over the summer. So we're excited to have you on campus, and if you have any other questions, let me know.
Thank you very much, Bridgewater College. And our next presenter will be St. Leo University.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Chris. I'm just going to share my screen. Sweet. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for taking some time out of your evening to learn about all these great institutions. Today, I am representing St. Leo University. So if you're looking to get out of kind of that chillier weather, definitely feel free to come down to the Sunshine State. St. Leo is located in Tampa Bay, Florida. My name is Connor Schaefer, and I'm the Senior Assistant Director here at St. Leo University. I am actually also a proud alumni of St. Leo. So I went to St. Leo for my undergraduate and my master's from out of state from New Jersey. So if you are looking to go out of school, out of state to transfer to, definitely have some relatable experience with that. My contact information is at the bottom of the screen. So if you don't ask any questions today in the Q&A, definitely feel free to shoot me an email or give me a call, and I would love to talk to you more about St. Leo on a one-to-one interaction. So what is St. Leo University all about? St. Leo was founded in 1889, and we actually are the oldest Catholic institution in the state of Florida. We are the second largest Catholic institution in the nation, serving over 20,000 students worldwide. Now, if you visit campus tomorrow, you are going to say, Connor, I do not see 20,000 students on university campus in Tampa Bay, and you are 100% correct. So here on main campus, we roughly have about 3,000 students, and the rest of our student population can be found at over 15 different educational centers throughout the United States and our online program worldwide. Just to kind of give you an idea of our student population, we are a very diverse student population. We're actually a top 100 institution for minorities with over 100 countries represented in 44 different states. St. Leo is currently ranked number 4 in the South for best value, so you know you're going to get a great education out of your investment. If you are worried, or your family or your parents are worried about transferring to a school out of state, do not worry. St. Leo actually is the safest campus in the state of Florida and number 7 in the nation as well. We have a very simple application process. You can find our application on the Common App or for free on our website. As a transfer student, it's very easy. We just need your transcript, your application, and a letter of recommendation from a representative from your current institution. We are also test optional, so do not worry, we will be test optional for the future. So if you're looking to transfer in a few years, don't worry, we will still be test optional when you decide to apply. St. Leo does have over 50 different academics to choose from between any your majors, saying it could be something like criminal justice is a popular major, education, biology, computer science, sports business is a really popular major as well. We also have our honors program, and even as a transfer, you can transfer into our accelerated degree program. So those include some 3+1 programs and a 3+3 pathway to law school, where we have a partnership with Barry University down in Miami and Florida State University up in Tallahassee. We are thriving when it comes to adding majors in the medical field. So we did just add last year our BS in health education and health promotions. And this coming year, we are adding our nursing program. One really awesome thing when it comes to transferring to St. Leo, if you have an associate degree, you will actually receive our 50% study Florida tuition scholarship. So no matter what your GPA is, as long as you have an conferred associate degree on your transcript, you will automatically receive 50% off your tuition, which is an awesome way, especially to go to an out-of-state school or private institution for an affordable cost to finish your degree. Campus life is something that I really enjoyed as a student, especially coming from out of state. I always said if you're bored on campus, it's truly just because you're not taking advantage of what the campus has to offer. To give you an idea of our location, we're about 30 minutes north from downtown Tampa and an hour west of Orlando. We are currently ranked in the top 5 for most beautiful college campuses in the United States when it comes to weather, having about an average temperature of 74 degrees year round. We do have daily mass for students that do want to take advantage of their faith a little bit more and embrace it. We are also NCAA Division II athletics, a part of the Sunshine State Conference with over 22 different athletic programs. We have many different clubs and organizations, including Greek life, also our esports, and over 70 different clubs, like I mentioned. One cool thing is our off-campus trips. We bring our students to places like Universal, Disney World for a very low cost, about $20. Also, we are the exclusive educational partnership to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who won the Super Bowl. So a lot of students get those perks as well. We do other things on campus like bingo, concerts. We are residential, so we have 14 different residential halls. And also on St. Leo, it's not St. Leo if there's not something new going up every year. So we did just open up our Benedict's Coffee House on campus that serves Starbucks products. And the bottom right corner of your screen, you can see our brand new wellness center opening this fall, which will actually have the largest infinity pool at a university in the state of Florida. Here is my contact information. Again, if anyone does have any questions, feel free to reach out. St. Leo is open on campus for daily tours, and we do have events. And then also we have a virtual tour on our website. Thank you again for taking some time out of your evening to learn about St. Leo, and definitely come down and enjoy the Sunshine State. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much, St. Leo. Unfortunately, our 6th presenter this evening was not able to join us, Winthrop University, but that does leave us with a little bit of extra time. So for our attendees, please feel free to send through any questions you may have utilizing the Q&A button. And while we're waiting to see what questions come in from our attendees, perhaps we could do a couple rounds of questions here ourselves. So if I could ask all of our panelists to turn their videos back on. And I would pose the following first question to you all. What's one thing that you did not have time to present on that you'd like to quickly discuss now, whether that's your favorite event or tradition on campus, a fun fact about your school, or just anything else you'd like to share? So we'll go in that same order, starting with Randolph College.
Thanks. Hey, everybody did a great job, by the way. I do want to say that Randolph has rolling admissions, and for spring semester, I did have a late applicant, and we enrolled her the day before classes started. So it's never too late at Randolph.
Thank you. UNC Wilmington.
Hey, how's it going again? So one thing that I didn't have time to present on or would like to share with everyone that's joining us today is some of the involvement opportunities that UNCW has. So we are a big time transfer destination school. About 49% of our incoming class every fall semester consists of transfer students. So you can imagine that there's a lot of all walks of life there. And one thing that we do to try and get everyone acclimated is a beach blast and an involvement carnival. So those are 2 separate events that happen pretty early on in the fall semester. We take all our new students to the beach, and we have a lot of fun events and things like that. Obviously, COVID has interrupted that, but we're getting back to safer times, hopefully, and we'll get back to the beach blast. And then the involvement carnival is where you get to learn about all the resources, student organizations, things like that on campus. So lots of fun.
Great, thank you. Mississippi State.
So we are in the SEC. The SEC loves their tradition. Most Southern schools do. What my favorite tradition that we have is the cowbell. So we are the only school that's legally allowed by the NCAA to bring in artificial noisemakers to our football games. So what that means is that no matter how many people you bring to a game, you are never going to be louder than 80,000 cowbells ringing out once. It's a lot of fun. It sounds obnoxious, but I promise it's not. It's a little obnoxious, but like it's a lot of fun. And your first cowbell has to be a gift. So that's one of our favorite traditions, and I wanted to share that with you guys.
Great, thank you. Bridgewater?
So one of our favorite events that we have on campus is we have live action battleship. So we actually borrow canoes from another local school, and we have teams of 4 that get in those canoes in our pool and try and sink the other team. It is the most highly attended event on campus. We had over 35 teams participate last year, and we had over 300 spectators of our 1,600 on campus. So pretty awesome event.
Great, thank you. San Leo?
I guess one thing I could have elaborated more on with our size, it's really unique because, like I mentioned, even though we have that smaller classroom size, only about 14-to-1 faculty-student ratio, having over 20,000 students worldwide, it really opens up more opportunities to give you students more amenities and resources as well. So you have a small school atmosphere on campus in class, but also the resources for a larger institution. So it's kind of cool.
Great, thank you. So the other question I would pose is answer one of the following 2 questions. What's one piece of advice you have for transfer students going through the college search process, or what's a frequently asked question that you receive from students that you'd like to quickly address now? So we'll go back in that same order, starting with Randolph.
I would encourage all, even first-year students, but transfer students, you need to visit. So you need to go visit everywhere you think you might want to go. And if you ever had a dream of being an astronaut, you need to go visit a school like that. You need to go see these places and find the place that speaks to you, just as you did, when you were first year. And ask questions. Don't be afraid. There's no stupid questions. Admission counselors like to answer your questions. We love to talk to you. So reach out.
Great, thank you. UNC Wilmington?
Yeah, I actually would reiterate that very same message to the students is do your research, visit when you can, ask the questions when you can. If it's a particular program or a career field that you're wanting to join, do the research and look into those schools and see what the differences are in the programs. Not every program is going to be the exact same at every single school. There's going to be different opportunities, resources available. So do your research for that. And then another thing that I just want to add on, and I'm sure everyone else would agree with, is number one question is always how does your credit transfer into that new school, and making sure that you're not going to lose much ground on what you've already accomplished. And so us at UNCW, we have a resource on our website. If you wanted to go to our website, in the search bar, you can search for our transfer articulation tool, and that will show you how your previous completed credit will transfer into UNCW.
Great, thank you. Mississippi State?
My advice is to ask questions. I think all of us are in this profession because we love our schools, we love helping students, and we want to guide you through the journey. So ask us questions, really dig deep, know what you're looking for. You cannot ask us something that's going to throw us off because we've heard everything. So we're here as a resource, and please use it.
Thank you. Bridgewater?
Being a smaller school, I always encourage all of my students to ask to meet with professors, ask to meet with financial aid, and really get all of their questions answered, because there's no better way of figuring out if the school is right for you than once you're on campus and in that environment. So I always start off everything saying, picture yourself on campus right now, and over the course of your time here today, like, see if you can see yourself fitting in here. So definitely make sure that you do that when you're visiting all schools of any size.
Great, thank you. And St. Leo?
I always like to say, just keep an open mind. If you asked myself, a senior in high school back in the day in New Jersey, if I would go to school in Florida, I would have said there's no way. And then yet here I am today, still in Florida. So just keep an open mind when it comes to visiting your schools. You never know, just visiting the school, it might surprise you. So just keep an open mind throughout the process.
Yes, definitely all very good advice. Thank you. Before we wrap up, does anybody have any last comments that popped into their head as others were speaking? I open the floor to you if you do have any last comment you'd like to make. Okay, fair enough. Thank you to all of our presenters this evening for your very informative overviews of your schools and your insight into the college search process. Thank you definitely to all of our attendees for joining us. Just a few quick housekeeping items before we end this session. When you close your window, you will receive a very quick 4-question survey that we ask that you take a minute and complete. And also there is one other block of sessions this evening, so please feel free to sign up for those at the same website where you signed up for this session. And about 1 week from today, a recording of the session will also be available on that registration website. But thank you again and good luck in your college search. Have a great night.